hundred, maybe under 100.
Under 100.
Under 100 if you count all these students whom we taught. Here is a dog, and
Hey.
I think. अबे काट लेगा बे.
छोड़ दे पागल वागल ना
बहुत.
ब्लॉक कर बैठ जा भाई तू चुपचाप से.
Okay, so we are heading towards Jabalpur, and I think it is very good weather to head towards Jabalpur. But the roads are really, I don't know what to say. The roads are withered, shattered. So yes, we did everything today, like one can do in one day. Not those things. So I'm really happy to be here in Kundam. And do you want to say anything, Pushpin?
No, it was a good experience for me too.
By the way, you're looking dashing in those glasses.
Thanks.
Thanks
It's
to my
yours.
glasses. And where are we heading, Pushpin? Do you have any idea?
Idea of
Where we are heading?
heading?
Okay. Like we were talking about to go to any waterfall, you know.
Yeah. We have to go waterfall. कौन सा था वो?
I don't know then. That is very far from here. It is in Indori, I think. The reel you sent me yesterday.
Oh no. It was in Kundam, bro.
Which waterfall? The sea-shaped waterfall. That one.
Yeah, sea-shaped.
I don't know the exact location, but yes, it's a good waterfall. Do you know the address? Exact address?
No, I don't know exact address of waterfall.
Then how will we go?
Google Map.
Google. Then okay, we have covered around 5 kilometers, I think.
Yeah.
So we should Google it right now if we want to go there, because it's around 4:30 p.m. You can see the weather also. It's so fucking good, and there are some people here. There's a dog breathing. So I think
We have to go.
yes, we should go. But before that, I want to talk about the roads, condition of road. Did you like the condition of road, Pushpan?
I don't like. Personally, don't like.
Actually, we are heading back to Jabalpur, and while we were going to Kundam, there were many points where the roads were not good. There were potholes everywhere. Around 200 meters, it covered a lot of potholes in 200, or maybe more than that. So this time we are going very smoothly and cautiously, because in morning we were getting late. So we had to rush, but we were careful at the same time. So I think we are going to enjoy this return journey, and we should head back to Jabalpur, else we get late to reach our homes. So bye bye.